Yo. Let's get it. Cliq Nerd in the house.
Ah, man, what a good day, bro. What a good day.
What's going on, man?
You know it's popping, man. It's just nothing but the best news at Cliq Nerd. That's what I'm talking about, right?
There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
Okay.
Are we going to get into it?
Let's go. Just jump right into it. What you got?
Black Adam.
Okay.
October 21st. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be... How long he's been talking about doing this project?
Man, okay, so... I'm going to say back in 2016 was the first time I heard that. Yeah. Now, you're talking, well, how long ago is that, man? That's almost, 6 years ago,
7
man?
years, yeah, man.
So, we're finally getting it. And it's real. It's happening.
So, you saw some news about, is that the lowest?
Is that the lowest?
Yeah, that's the lowest. You want to turn down that thing?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Technical difficulty.
Sorry, folks. Look. Look, my speaker wants to rule
the world.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, Hawkman, Atom Smasher, Cyclone, Dr. Faith, and then Superman. Now that's interesting because they're the JSA, so they're JSA. Okay, so this is two ways they can go about this. Because if you're going to do the GSA, is meet Superman. Because
what's the GSA stand for, by the way? JSA. It's a JSA.
JSA.
What does it stand for?
Justice Society of America.
Okay, all right. So go ahead, continue.
He tried to hit me. He think I didn't know.
No, I know he knew.
He didn't think. He said, "Man, watch him bomb." Nah, man. I just think it is interesting because you always hear, I've read multiple comic books about JSA, and then it's like, well, this would be a good interaction with JSA meeting, a current Superman, a current Justice League.
I like
Batman. That. I mean, that interaction is important because Justice League is trash. It's trash not for the movie itself, but the whole chemistry of all them together and them meeting together, I was like, man, this is how they...
I mean, they try to do a lot and a little, and it wasn't a little time because it's 3 hours, man.
It's hard to compete with the first Avengers.
That's why you never go that way. But anyway, we're digressing.
We're going off.
Yeah. Let's go back to Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Here's my thoughts, right?
Hit me with them.
Like I said, they gotta get Superman in here. In a perfect world.
Why?
Because this is Marvel's powerhouse I'm sorry. See what I did there? I said Marvel's powerhouse.
DC.
This is DC's powerhouse.
But he's a Shazam villain. Why not are we introducing Shazam
because
and
they
Black
haven't
Adam?
set the tone.
So we gonna put Superman up in there?
So here's the problem, right? You can't take you nothing wrong with the Shazam movie. Loved it. I actually enjoyed the Shazam.
Nah, not for me.
But you can't take that character and make him fight somebody who's breaking up F-15s in the air.
He would destroy.
So you.
But the thing is, it's just I think it would make more sense than you. We're the Superman because if this is the JSA, timeline wise, they don't match up. Because if anything, I always thought when the JSA meets the Justice League members, it's an early version of or early Batman, an early Superman, because this is like when they first start out, and the Justice Society has just been there for rocking the house, doing what we're supposed to do. Hey, we're gonna give the torch to you, young bucks. You got it now. Okay. So I don't know. I don't think it fits.
Here's my thoughts, real quick. Just gonna throw it out there. I think you're gonna get a good movie. I think it's gonna be kind of out of place of the regular DC formula, but I think they're gonna try to somehow consolidate everything now. Because I think they're gonna Flashpoint with the Flash. That's a whole nother subject. But I think they're gonna do something different. I think The Rock is going to be a heavy influence on what the DC universe is going to do from here on out. He's the reason Henry even got his foot back in the door.
I get that, but it's either going to be really good or really bad.
I agree. You can have either.
I don't see mediocre.
So you're saying Black Adam is your Toby Keith of... you either love Toby Keith or you hate Toby Keith. It's a joke. Anyway, that's what you're saying.
Late to the party, man. I was late to a few parties.
What party you was late to, man?
I was not into a couple of shows that people were like, but man, you need to watch this.
Okay.
Lock and Key on Netflix.
Great show.
Dope.
Oh, it's so good. So my wife started watching it. I didn't have no clue about it.
It is dope.
She started watching it, and I would find myself just stopping in the living room and just sitting down and watching the episode. It was good.
Definitely dope. Dr. Death on, I think it's on Peacock.
He makes me want to watch this Dr. Death.
Dr. Death is dope. I like Christian Slater. I like Alec Baldwin. And then it's got Joshua Johnson, dude from Party of Five. I don't know. I can't remember his name. But and then Taboo with Tom Hardy. It's an old show. FX, probably like 2017, 16.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only really. Well, I know Tom Hardy's in Peaky Blinders.
Is he?
He's in that. Yeah,
so he's in there with Cillian Murphy, who was a Scarecrow, by the way.
Yep.
And the second Batman.
They're friends.
And so then you got the Scarecrow, and then you got Bane.
Yep.
In Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
I've never seen Peaky Blinders, but I've heard it's phenomenal.
It's a good show, man.
Okay.
I think that's really all I had. Did you have anything that you linked to the party too? Anything?
I mean, honest with you, I keep throwing out the same movies I always watch. The Warrior. It's called Warrior with Tom Hardy.
Oh, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I was late to the party on that movie. It was really good.
Yeah.
The other one I was late to the party on was Ninja Assassin, which we had mentioned in a long previous episode.
Nerd Food.
Nerd Food.
Check it out, man. When we debate who's better, Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee. I think we're gonna do another Nerd Food.
We need to follow up with that.
I don't know if we'll have the same people on. Maybe a different panel.
We can do whatever.
We're gonna get the Laird brothers back on here. They've said they want. We gotta do like an anime Friday for y'all because you got
Chainsaw Man, bro.
Breaking the Crunchyroll and Hulu platform.
I got some issues with Crunchyroll, by the way. I'm a subscriber to Crunchyroll. I got some issues I need to talk about.
Next thing we're going to be talking about is called Content Wars. Not Content Wars.
The Stream Wars.
Stream Wars.
Stream Wars.
Kind of like different from South Park Stream Wars. You ever watched that movie, Stream Wars?
No, because I never really. I'm not a big South Park guy.
I watched it. It's pretty funny. But Stream Wars, we're going to be talking about what stream is for you. Is it Netflix? Is it HBO Max? Is it Hulu?
Or is it all of them?
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that's gonna be our next segment we're going to Wolf by Night.
Whew. Okay. Look. Okay. So it's been a while since Marvel. It's no secret.
2022 is not a good year for Marvel, but there are a few gems out there.
This is it. This is one of them hidden gems, bro.
Okay, hit me with it.
Okay, so Werewolf by Night. I love the nostalgia feel, right? I was kind of iffy on the black, and I was really kind of iffy on the black and white. But if you ever,
it looks good though.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, all those.
Dracula.
Yeah,
those
man.
Those old school
Bela Lugosi type movies.
Frankenstein's monster.
So it gave me that feel, right? Really. City. It modernized it, but it gave me that feel.
Yeah, it was good. Something Dawsey, the chick that you said is on there.
Oh, Elsa Bloodstone.
Yeah, she's on the show called The Nevers.
Yeah.
On HBO Max.
Yeah.
Definitely a watch.
You already said something about The Nevers
She
before.
does. I don't know if she has a good stunt man or if that's her, but she does the same stuff on there.
Oh, that's Werewolf by Night?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
She's definitely athletic and, some Brazilian jiu-jitsu or whatever. Scarlet, And
it's obvious that Elsa may have, if you've watched the show, she may have some other powers because she got her head slammed into some cement like 3 or 4 times and was doing flips after that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, but maybe that with being monsters, maybe she was stronger than some.
No idea.
That universe is different. Man Thing.
Dude, so this thing, right? Ted.
I like Ted.
Ted. Okay, he was. I guess he came from a Florida swamp, and he's the nexus of all realities, contact point. So he's ultra powerful. So if you fear him, if he feels fear from you and he touches you, up in smoke, poof, light him up, burn him up, flame on. I'm telling you, man, gone. So the show had action, it had suspense, it had everything I wanted in the show, in the Marvel show, and it made me excited. And the other best part of this, it was a one shot. So now I'm exposed to the Man Thing, Werewolf by Night. I'm exposed to Elsa Bloodstone and her history about what that Bloodstone was.
So they got to do a follow up.
This is, I mean, now you can tie it in.
Isn't there a squadron of like Werewolf, Frankenstein? Isn't there like a squadron on Marvel?
Called Midnight Suns.
Nah, not the Midnight Suns.
Well, that's the only one I know of.
Nah, it's called.
Oh yeah, Howling Commandos.
Howling Commandos.
I thought that was Nick Fury and his just regular
Nick
crew.
Fury and the Howling Commandos.
Yeah.
But they had monsters. It was Frankenstein.
Okay.
It had a werewolf. They had a vampire.
Okay.
Yeah, but I know his regular one, Captain America. I know he has just that crew.
Dum Dugan, all those guys.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you, if Marvel can shift back tones back to Werewolf by Night,
something of that nature. Because right now, like with these big movies, like
Thor: Love and Thunder was
Doctor Strange,
pretty bad.
Thor: Love and Thunder, She-Hulk's trash.
I have been defending that show all the way up into this last episode. By the way,
defending it, I have no words for it.
And it's not about defending it. It's more like I was taking the show.
It's like a really bad. It's like they were trying to be clever, but it's like a really bad sci-fi.
It was
movie.
this too on the nose, right? So like they were trying to show you that fourth wall breaking. That's cool. But you need to be subtle with it. I don't need it every episode.
It was too much.
Then, on top of that, they did something really cool in the last episode. And I was excited. They did the old school Lou Ferrigno opening with Bill Bixby, changing a tire, getting upset.
Yeah. The Incredible.
It was so good. And then they did whatever they did afterwards. I ain't going to even waste my breath on that.
It was just so fun. And then Scar at the end looking like Jet Li from Fearless.
Apocalypto dude looking.
Once upon a time in China.
God.
Man.
Why?
Scar don't even look like that. He's got like long black hair. I've never seen a version.
And I don't
of
even
Scar
care that you do. Like, okay, so don't
and
get.
How you gonna just introduce Scar like that out the blue?
Oh, hey, I have a kid.
So we're going to Team Hulk Smash or something like that.
Because you know what, she did mention in episode 8, and I don't know how we got off for the She-Hulk thing, but we did mention on episode 8 that she mentioned the Red Hulk, and nobody talked about it.
And that is Harrison Ford is going to be
That's it. He's replacing John Hurt. Yeah, he's replacing the late great John Hurt with Thunderbolt Ross. You're 100%. So and I think that's interesting.
You can replace people, so you guys do know how to replace or recast people. So that is something that you have. You know how to do it. You know how to. Hey, would you like to do this part? Can we just get you the? I mean, that is probably crazy to ask Harrison Ford to audition for
somebody who.
I don't know. I think that's kind of funny. Because is he gonna be? I mean, is he gonna be a relevant part in the Thunderbolts? I see him as Amanda. I see him as just like a Amanda Waller.
Well, that's probably what they're gonna do. You're probably right about that. He's not gonna step in and start.
I don't see him, but they could just jump to it and he just be voice acting and doing the Red Hulk.
Has Harrison Ford ever played that anti-hero bad guy before? I guess in.
That's a good. That's a good question. Has Harrison Ford ever played an anti-hero? Don't y'all say Indiana Jones is an anti-hero.
Maybe
shooting people does not disqualify you for not being a hero. Just because old boy was giving him the sword action, he said, he's like, I ain't got time for all that, man. Where's the jewel and the chick at? That's what I'm looking for.
So question, would you count the one-armed man? Wasn't he in? No, that wasn't him, was it? Was that Harrison Ford and the? It's a remake.
Come on, Blade Runner?
No, the other one with Tommy Lee Jones.
And Harrison Ford?
I thought he played in the movie.
The Fugitive?
The Fugitive.
Oh shit! But nah, he was an innocent man.
But he was playing he had to do some bad
stuff. He wasn't an anti-hero. He was like, shit, I'm in a real shit situation right now.
You know how many beats we have to put in this? It sounds like Morse code.
I don't know what's going on right now. I think I killed my wife. I didn't kill her. Okay? He was an innocent OJ. Okay?
He was a one-armed man. I'm sorry. That's the only way I can remember it was the one-armed man. But
I was like, what the hell is One Armed Man? When he said One Armed Man, I went straight to like the one armed swordsman. I don't know why. I was like,
look, all I'm saying is, has Harrison Ford ever played that type of person before?
I don't even. First of all, this is probably the first comic character that he's really playing, right? Because I mean,
yeah, I guess so. I mean, unless you want to talk about comics with Indiana Jones, and I don't know. But likeness,
the comics came after.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this is probably it.
Yeah.
So
interesting. I don't
Star
know.
Wars. I mean, obviously.
Oh, Han Solo.
Yeah, he played
I guess Han Solo's the answer because he's really like an anti-hero.
Kinda, because she said,
Yeah,
"I love you." He said, "I know."
That makes him an anti-hero?
No, but I'm just saying he was rough.
He didn't declare his love for her?
No, he was rugged and raw. He was what he was.
He's probably confused. Like, man, did you kiss your brother? he was like, I don't know if I don't want to know. I want people knowing that I'm talking to you like that.
Yeah,
we gotta sort that out. Like, you out there kissing your brother. Like, I need to I can't just be out here claiming you. You out here
we gotta ease into this.
you out here Jamie Lannister. You know what I'm
saying? They had a Joffrey, by the way. They did. They really did. If you think about it.
Ooh, you talking about Argon?
No. I'm talking about Leia and Han. They ended up having a job. Well, I guess it didn't make sense. That's one. I'm gonna cut.
Oh, you
now.
talking about
Ben? Yeah, I'm thinking it was Joffrey.
No, but that's Solo's kid.
Yeah, I know.
That's straight Solo's kid. That's Solo with power.
Yeah,
that's straight what Solo would done. He like
maybe.
Oh, see, so I think Han Solo will probably be the closest thing with anti-hero that we'll get.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
They did freeze him in Corbinite.
So Smoke Desert?
Yeah.
Right,
you got an artist you want to showcase?
The album came out. It's called 10,000 Hours. Smoke Desert, if you are familiar with him, he's a phenomenal rapper. Listen to him. Smoke DZA 10,000 Hours is out. Give it a listen to. You get your money's worth.
I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get
I
think it's like 15 songs at least. You know.
Okay.
And then Pennyworth.
I haven't seen it.
Season 3 is on HBO Max. It's pretty good. It's worth a watch. I mean, it's.
I'm down.
You'll get an early Thomas Wayne, a version of Thomas Wayne, but it's more like spy espionage type stuff.
I got you. So,
we haven't talked about Andor at all. Talking about spies and espionage. Have you not watched any of it? It's really good. It's probably,
I really need to
it's probably the best thing.
I should have watched that instead of watching that last damn episode of She-Hulk.
Oh, She-Hulk was trash.
I don't know why I did that.
I said it was trash from the beginning. I should have just kept it moving because it was not doing anything for me. Like the 6th episode.
But why did so many people keep watching it?
It's kind of like a car crash, man. You just can't turn away. You're like, damn, homie just smashed into the homie. Damn.
What? Yeah, I'm really disappointed in the ending of that. That was just so bad. How did you get to produce something like Werewolf by Night, but then turn around and make that? No, I got it. Up until that last episode, I was giving it a chance because every time it just threw a little pleasant surprise in there, like the Wrecking Crew thing. Most people, I don't know if people were mad about that, but I wasn't. I thought it was hilarious.
I remember the Wrecking Crew, and I thought they were a little bit. They was like Beatles, like they'd be like Avengers would go and fight the Wrecking Crew. It'd be like the beginning little villain, to show how good they work together. That's what I would have did.
That's what I'm saying. So the Wrecking Crew is not really.
It's not really anything significant. They don't really do any damage, but it's like a good villain, like a good beat up villain, like the Fantastic Four where it had like the mole guy. It just looks good. Like, hey man, we work good together. We'll show you all our moves. Just give you like a little preview, like what the team can do.
Yeah.
But like, they just embarrassed themselves. Like She-Hulk is embarrassing. Like, I'm gonna give you the order of all the series that came out for Disney Plus that came out. So for me, it's gonna be Moonlight.
You like Moon Knight? That's number one on your list?
I mean, just thinking like action-wise, storytelling.
Okay.
I mean, Moonlight was really, really good.
Okay.
I like Winter and Falcon. I like Hawkeye. I like Miss Marvel.
Okay.
And then we'll go Loki, Vision, and then somewhere in there, She-Hulk being at the very bottom.
Okay.
I think. Did I miss any of them?
There's probably a ton, but I mean, how do you keep up? How do you keep up with all that?
I don't know if I don't think I did though.
So you probably didn't.
I don't think I did.
I'm gonna tell you that WandaVision's gonna be number 2 on my list.
Well, that's you.
Everybody's got their own mix-up, right? For what they like.
I thought it took way too long for but the thing is, it's better than She-Hulk because when they had action at the end, it was action.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was just like
Loki's my number 1.
Loki is pretty good, but
Loki was my number 1, and I don't know why. And this is just talking Disney Plus. We're not talking about Netflix.
Yeah.
Because we talk Netflix, it's a whole other bag.
I mean, Daredevil's gonna be all day for me.
Number
I'm
1
a
every
big
time.
Daredevil fan.
Every
and
time.
then Luke Cage, and then Iron Fist. Oh snap! My bad. Punisher and Luke Cage would be neck and neck. 'Cause Punisher's pretty good. John
Barenthal.
Yeah, John Barenthal being Punisher.
My number 3 on Netflix would have to definitely be that Werewolf by Night.
I wasn't
I'm sorry, not Netflix. I'm sorry, Disney Plus.
I didn't think about it because it wasn't a series.
If you're right. So can I even put it on the list?
I'm thinking about, huh?
Can I even put it on the list then?
Well, I mean, I would put it on the list of the movies. You know what I'm saying? Because it was even though it was short, it wasn't 55 minutes. Like, I don't know, that's tough because I put She-Hulk on there, and if you probably calculate it up, it's probably
let's bring that up real quick. Let's bring up the movies real quick. Can we do that? I mean, on the series.
Time-wise, I don't know, man.
You don't think we're gonna have it?
I mean, if you want to pull it up real quick, I can pull up Disney Plus real quick. What you want? Time-wise, what you want?
Yeah.
I can pull up Disney Plus. I got it. I'm really excited to see you talk about Stream
Wars. I think Stream Wars is gonna be great.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
Here's my thing, man. The problem is everybody's got a little bit of something in that, and that's my problem. Like I go to one thing for one thing, and I hate that. I want to consolidate it, but I don't like paying for cable.
Yeah, I don't pay for cable. So Werewolf by Night is 55 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're comparing it to She-Hulk.
But no, She-Hulk had 28-minute episodes, man.
But it had 8 episodes.
8 episodes. So She-Hulk to me is on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the very bottom for me.
Very bottom for me too. Man.
What else we got?
I think that's it, man. I think that's it.
No, I mean, did you pull up the list of series for?
My bad. That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
I thought I was looking at the time frame.
This guy.
My bad.
We almost got. Just to throw this out there to you guys, let us know, if there's something that you guys are more interested in seeing. If you guys are even, caring what we're doing as far as, content-wise. We just need to hear whether you want to hear more comic book stuff, whether you want to hear more movie stuff.
You want to hear some more movie stuff?
You want to get it out there? I'm going to end up cutting that out, that's for sure.
Yeah, Raphael, cut that out for sure, buddy.
What?
Ninja Turtle, look.
She got mugged in the subway. I had to bring her here. Why, Leo? Why? I don't know. Because I thought we needed to redecorate. A couple of throw pillows, a TV news reporter. What do you think?
The fact that you got that memorized is kind of...
Oh, no, the next part, he's like...
Okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because I'm crazy, Leo, okay? A real loony, okay? Raphael.
Okay, bro. You doing the
I
whole
can do
monologue.
I can do the whole thing, bro. I probably get copyrighted.
Please, we do not own the rights of any of that. Whatever that bull job you just heard.
Well, if you wasn't born before like 2000, you probably won't get most of those anyway.
Well, I have to say this: if you don't get any of those, we may not be the channel for you.
That's true. That is a good statement.
Just being 100. Okay. So Miss Marvel, Moonlight,
okay,
Hawkeye.
I'm gonna say Hawkeye would be my fourth.
Does What If count?
Heck yeah! Oh, damn! I forgot about that.
What If is being number 1.
Yeah, what If's gonna be a number 2? I still like
Loki, the Falcon, Winter Soldier,
I ain't
WandaVision.
put them on the list.
Huh?
I feel bad. They're like 5th on my list.
The Falcon, I liked it.
I didn't feel their chemistry at all.
I don't care about the. I mean, the chemistry.
That's the whole thing.
But that's the thing. What, you want them to be good along? Because it's kind of like it's
not
like,
about.
I feel like it's bad. It's like buddy cop superhero.
But they didn't
48 hours.
See, they didn't play off each other like that to me. They didn't do it.
They really didn't play off each other, but they didn't get along, and I think that was the important key. I mean, because I guess they were really beefing at the time. I don't know, but this is the thing. Okay, I'm not happy that Captain America is not like this. They've already erased Steve Rogers off. So for them to go ahead and have a storyline about that legacy, still trying to keep his legacy, or just being the next chapter of Captain America Shield's legacy. I mean, I kind of liked it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, Isaiah Bradley, talking about him, I think that was dope. I think you wouldn't have got that if you didn't have, you know what I'm saying? The only thing though, Falcon is actually really from Harlem. He's not from New Orleans, but Christopher Mackey is from New Orleans.
Anthony, right?
I said Christopher.
Yeah.
God, dog. Anthony Mackie is from New Orleans, and New Orleans needs that love. So when they shoot there, they get money. You know, so
yeah.
I appreciate him doing that.
Yeah.
But my boy Sam Wilson is from Harlem. Okay, don't get it twisted. And Sam Wilson is worth it. Okay, he is a great Falcon.
He's a great Falcon.
I'm not really ready.
Falcon.
I know I said this numerous times on this thing. I'm not really ready. I wasn't really ready for him to be Captain America. I would have been quite okay. Bucky doing a redemption thing, and that's what I think they should have did.
Like Bucky should have passed it to Sam, if anything, right? Do you think that? Like maybe Bucky?
No, he still gets it.
Bucky?
I think Captain America is still giving it to Sam. It's still significant.
Yeah.
I don't know down the road how they can do it. I mean, you know, he comes back, so I don't know how they really would do it. But in the comic book order, Bucky gets it first. It doesn't skip him. He gets it first, and that makes sense to me. And with this Falcon that they have, I was quite okay. I like this Falcon.
Okay.
I like the guns. Okay. I like the Red Wing.
I like his. I don't like I understand his costume. I just don't like the Captain America look on it. It looks great.
I don't like the Captain America look either. I liked it when he was Falcon.
Yeah, it just looks better as Falcon.
It just looks fake.
It's more sleek.
Yeah.
Like nobody's riding around in the air with.
You know what it looks? It looks forced.
It does look forced.
Like they forced that shit.
Like he was in the dressing room. Like, you sure? And it was like, trust us, Anthony. We got this. And he's like,
I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. And they're like, come on, Anthony. Yeah.
You got your cap.
Yeah, buddy.
Like, why didn't you just redesign? Like, give him. They needed. You can't keep the old Falcon look with a new cap.
No, they changed it. They changed some things on it.
Yeah, but they made it
because the wings are different. Because the other wings I tear off. So they're supposed to be. And the weird thing is like the Wakandans give you the new outfit. It's just like weird. It's like there's a cop out. Like, what?
And why couldn't you just do a Bucky being Cap for a little while anyway? I don't understand. He
was killing it as Falcon. That whole Captain America 3.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I love that part when he hit Iron Man with the thing. He was whooping on him in the air.
Look.
He was whooping on Iron Man in the air. He was cutting off the fly, flipping.
When Bucky and Cap were fighting against Iron Man, that was one of the best fight scenes they had done. Yeah. Not to mention Bucky's other good fight scene he had was in Winter Soldier with Steve. Yeah. But I don't want to go into fight scenes. I'm just saying those were. I just think that there's, like you're saying, there's too much history with Bucky not to give him that mantle first. It's just that dude lost his arm. Okay.
I think they could. I think they're probably gonna regret that.
Yeah, I think so too. It's a missed opportunity.
I think that. I mean, I don't think they're probably going to do a Falcon because I know that they're going to be doing the whole the new Captain America movie, something Wars.
Oh yeah, so we displayed that on the last video.
Yeah, something Wars, and then I think Armor Wars is no longer a show; it's gonna be a movie now.
Is it?
So that's good.
Okay.
My man Don Cheadle, get your money, bruh. Let's go. It's time for you to get your shine. I hope this is all about you.
Well, all right, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode.
Yes, sir, man. It's a great honor to be able to do a Cliq Nerd episode with my man KC over here.
That's right, UA. Pleasure's the same right here, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Look, guys, we thank you for watching, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate
thank you
the
for
love.
being kind, man. Yeah, that's great.
Let's click that nerd.
Every single time.
Click that nerd.
Click it, baby. Peace.
That's awesome. Like, honestly,